They finally patched NBA 2K26 and it's been met with a lot of controversy online. All the clips that you guys see in today's video are after the patch. So what do you guys think a contest like this should be? It's only at 18%. So I have clips right here in a variety of game modes on a variety of builds going over the patch and the secret stuff in the patch, because a lot of y'all may or may not know. Look at this, as I'm hitting a red contest, y'all. That's a red contest now. 50% green go-to shot. That's on my lockdown, by the way. 85 midi. But also the steals may have been buffed as well. So we're gonna go over the steals and the contests, as well as anything else that may have been patched. Look at this, I'm getting bump steals, but the game is still fluky, y'all. And that's what I mentioned in the last video that I posted yesterday. This game has some issues. It's not perfect, but overall it's a lot of fun. You guys see I'm dropping them to the ground, hitting the spin shot wide open for the game. In Ephesians chapter 2, it says, "For through him we both have access by one spirit unto the Father." Make sure to go to God, y'all, with everything. Go to God with all your worries, all your troubles, all your problems. He is our healer and our provider, and we have access to him through the Spirit unto the Father. All right, now as we head into the proving grounds, these clips are on my 7'4". So when the patch dropped and they're saying that they increased the effectiveness of shot contests and made it where shorter players can contest more, did that really affect the 7'4"s? I'm here to tell y'all, no, not really. In fact, it may have made the 7'4"s even better, because all they did was increase shot contest effectiveness across the board, basically. Well, guess what? A 7'4" is still the least affected by shot contest in the game. If you take good shots with good shot selection, you're still able to get wide open shots. And even if you do get contested, you're still able to hit contested shots still on this game, y'all. Don't think just because the contest got buffed a little bit, if you make a move like that, it's still open. All right, if you know how to get open, you can still get open. But even if you do get contested, you're still able to hit contested shots. Something like this, I'm just shooting over him. It still says open if they're short. You know, so the contest, it did get buffed a little bit, but overall it's not game breaking. In fact, I would say that I really like the fact that they only buffed it slightly, and I really respect the fact that they only buffed it slightly. Look at that, I'm getting wide open. If you know how to get open, you're still gonna be open, y'all. But it is easier to contest shots as well. And watch this as well, y'all. Look how fast I throw this break starter. Before my camera even flipped, I'm throwing the break. I put that gem in there for y'all centers, man, because I'm seeing all these 7'4"s. Yeah, y'all love to just shoot crazy shots and dribble and cook up. Everybody wants to be 7'4", doing stuff like this, getting open shots like that. But none of y'all are grabbing boards, throwing the break, blocking shots the way a center needs to. All right, standing dunk in the paint the way a center needs to. Everybody wants to shoot open shots like that. Everybody can do that on a 7'4". Everybody can hit a 19% contested shot. But can you do the little stuff, man, as a center? Can you throw the right pass? Can you make the right move? Another one, 28%. So yes, you do get contested, but you can still hit contested shots. And if you still know how to move and get open, you'll be just fine on a 7'4". And vice versa is true as well, y'all. Because on my 6'8" lock, on just my 6'8" PG, on my builds in general, you're able to block 7'4"s. You're able to contest them with good positioning. But I mean, sometimes they're still able to hit contested shots. It kind of is what it is. And I would say personally, I think that the contests, besides the ghost contest, I don't agree with ghost contests being in the game. They need to do something to address the ghost contest, because especially as a guard, even that right there, you can still hit contested shots, right? I'm still hitting hop jumpers, contested hop jumpers. It's a 21%, but you can still hit contested shots. What I'm saying is, y'all, they need to fix the ghost contest. I think that the rate at which shots are being contested is fine. I think if you have high defense, you definitely feel it more. I think shots like that should be an M1. I don't think it should say open when you're falling to the ground, personally. But I think contests, now that they've been slightly buffed, is actually at a good state. Besides the ghost contest. Alright, a shot like that still says open. I think that was an open shot. I think the contests are where they need to be personally. The only issues that I still have with the game besides the ghost contests are the on-ball steals, like the blitz steals, pluck steals. I think they need to be in the game. There are like body bump steals like that, y'all, and I know how to get steals on my lockdown, y'all. Not to be cocky or like arrogant or whatever. I am one of the best lockdowns on this game, especially one of the best scoring lockdowns. Not a lot of lockdowns out here pulling the type of shots that I'm pulling and clamping up full court like this. All right, this build, it just goes crazy. But a lot of people have been saying that the steals have been buffed with this patch, and I wanted to test that for myself on my lockdown. I will say that I definitely noticed a difference in the steals. I'm getting way more steals. I'm noticing way more steals. I don't want to say, because I'm only playing the patch, y'all. It's only been 1 day. So give it some more time. We'll have to really like test and see what the steals are like. But just from the 1 day, I noticed a lot more steals. And what I have personally been working on, shout out 2K Labs, shout out my boy T-Cat, when the ball handler is draining their adrenaline and they have less adrenaline, you're way more likely to get a steal. So I've been working a lot on trying to bump the ball handler, trying to get bumpy first, or trying to wait until they lose an adrenaline and then reaching. That's something that I've been working on a lot personally, and it does help you get a lot more steals. So I don't want to say, this is crazy too. Look at this fluke inbound. Look, he passes it right off of his teammate's face, y'all. And that happened to my opponent, y'all. That's just bad. Like, the fluke stuff is still in the game, and that has to be patched. But even something like there, you guys see I get the little pluck steal in the theater. I've been really paying attention on how to get steals. So if you guys want a full video on how to do that, I could do that. But the steals definitely feel good right now. I don't know if that was an unintended consequence of the shot contest. Maybe like when they're trying to buff the effectiveness of the shot contest. You guys know shot contest is based on how close your hand is to the ball. So maybe when they're changing like how close your hand is to the ball, is that affecting your shot contest? Maybe by buffing that, they unintentionally affect how close your hand is to the ball on steals. Because this build that I'm on right now in the park, I only have a 60 steal. You guys see I was ripping that guard. That was the park MVP. And I was ripping him. And I'm throwing bailout passes to my boy Blick. Shout out my guy Blick, man. He was horsing, man. He be horsing on the twos. We really be going crazy. This build is just crazy. Look, I hit him with the ankle breaker. Oh my gosh. I did sell the clip. But like I said, the steals do feel good. Maybe it was an unintended consequence of buffing the contest that they buffed the steals as well. But overall, through the contest, I actually think it's a good thing. I think the contests are at a balanced state, in my opinion, besides the ghost contest. And I want to keep saying that because it's always people in the comments that let us say crazy stuff that didn't watch the video. So for those y'all that watched the video, y'all know how I feel. I do not like the ghost contest, but overall, I think that buffing contest was a good thing. And I think it's good how they buffed it. If you have higher perimeter defense, like my lockdown, for example, I'm on a 6'8 lock with 96 perimeter, 93 block. On that build, I get crazy contests now. I'm getting crazy contests. You really feel it a lot. If you have higher perimeter, higher block, you get way better contests now. And even for the builds that have lower defense, lower block, you'll notice it as well, but to a smaller amount. And that's how it should be. You should be rewarded if you go high defense on your build. A lot of people cry about the defense on this game, and part of it is valid. All right, I did agree that the shot contest needed a buff, but now that the shot contests are buffed, if you're still crying about defense, it's honestly a skill issue. All right, you don't have the right build, or you don't have the right IQ, the right stick skill, but the defense is actually pretty solid now besides the steals, besides the on-ball steals, y'all. That's what I would say. Overall, I'm enjoying this patch. If you guys watched the video I posted recently, like my review of NBA 2K26, the only 3 problems with the game, the shot contests have now been put at a level where I would say besides ghost contests, and I can really live with ghost contests, like it's not the best thing, But for me, I hit a lot of crazy shots. You guys saw throughout this video, I'm hitting contested shots. I'm hitting red contest shots on all of my builds. I'm just a great shooter. So for me, even with ghost contest, I'm still able to hit. I'm still able to shoot through that if it is ghost contest. But I don't agree with that being in the game. But I would probably rather have ghost contest if it means like the shot contests as a whole are way better. Because you guys saw that right there was a 99% smother. On my lockdown, I'm getting consistent contests. And these clips right here, y'all, are on my 6'10". I got all these on live stream as well, so make sure to turn my noties on. Follow me on Twitch as well, because I stream live on YouTube and Twitch. You guys saw in the post right there, that was a 29% contest. If you guys are post scorers, centers, or anybody that plays in the post, y'all, let me know. Have you guys noticed an increase in contest in the post? Because that's something that I've been hearing a lot. When they buff the contest, I guess maybe for the ghost contest or something, just post shots, post hop shots, post fades, they seem to get contested a lot more. So let me know in the comments, y'all, if that's true, if you guys have been feeling that. But look at these clips on this 6'10", y'all. This build is crazy. This build is crazy. Look, it's only 7% contested. Again, hop jumper to the corner. And look at the defense, y'all. I made sure to put these clips in here because a lot of people love to hate on my defense on this build. If you have stick skill, if you have IQ, you will be fine on defense. You will be just fine. All right. I'm even getting contest on this build. I put clips at the end of this video. Right now, I'm putting clips of me on this build getting contest, getting blocks, getting all types of crazy stuff, y'all. So once again, I'm in the post. You guys let me know, was that a 21%? Should that be 21% in your opinion? Let me know in the comments down below. Because me personally, I don't play in the post that much just because most of my builds don't really have too much post scoring. But I do have a post scoring bag, y'all. I can't score in the post. I need to get more on this 6'10" build because I have a lot of fun on this build. But you guys are seeing the clips, man. I haven't really played on my small guard at all. So I need to play on my 6'1" and on my 6'4" to test the shot contest on them. So let me know, comment down below. Do you guys want to see my review on the small guard shot contest? But right now, you guys see I'm getting block shots. I'm getting red contests. I'm blocking crabs on my 6'10" with no defense. On my lockdown, I'm getting crazy blocks, crazy steals. I'm still shooting the same type of shots. You may get a slight contest increase, but overall, you're still able to shoot the same shots. You just have to time it. I think that the game is at a better state. Personally, watch this too. I put this clip in here. Look how I started the play as the last man back, and I just hustle, man. That's all about want. We're up 20 in the fourth quarter. I don't care. I wanted that block, y'all. Stuff like that, man. You got to be a dog on this game for real, y'all. Like the video, y'all. Comment down below what videos you guys want to see next. Have a blessed rest of y'all day, y'all. Make sure to follow God. Follow the Lord Jesus Christ, man. For through him, we both have access by one spirit unto the Father, man. It's such a blessing from God to be able to read his word and pray and worship and just live life. It's all because of God, man. So give thanks to God. Give praise and all the glory to God, man. Every single day is a blessing. So be sure to tell God that, man. Pray. We have access unto him by the Spirit, by Jesus Christ. And that's just a blessing in and of itself, man. So y'all have a blessed rest of your day. And peace.